I keep that timer where I can see it. Ow. I hate you, door. Hi. I really don't want to burn my finger. Don't worry, guys. I have heat protectant on it, okay? I promise. I don't ever do anything with my hair without heat protectant. I don't curl my hair very often. But I recently figured out how to actually curl my hair. So, yeah. Hi. I used to do that a lot. And then mom showed me this video off of TikTok, and I was like, gosh, that makes like so much sense. And then I started doing it that way, and I was like, okay. Because I wish I would have learned this when my hair was layered the way it's supposed to be, because it's like super grown out, like you can see that. I need to get it redone, but haven't had the time to go do it. So like, it's okay. It's like not a big deal. But, you know, it's okay. Hi. You're like in my makeup container, guys, so like I have to try to be able to see that bottom. No, it actually, the first initial curl looks really freaking good. And I'm really proud of it. Like, this curl is gonna look really good too. But when I actually have like enough time to properly curl my hair, like, it turns out really good. See, look! Ah! I did that. Have you heard from a friend of a good guy? What? That's what initially happened to my hair, and that's part of the reason why I have to let it grow out right now, because they cut my hair wrong. My hair's like super thick, which is why I have to do it in these tiny little pieces. I honestly regret getting layers, but it looks really good, but I regret it because I can't like put everything up at one time in my hair. Like, I always have something hanging out. Especially when I put it up in a braid or a ponytail, I have to have a clip of some kind. It just gets really freaking annoying. I do not milk horses. You don't even do that? No. Like, I went back and I got it fixed. Like, you can see that was a layer, this was a layer. I only got them in the front, though, because I didn't want to get them in the back. And mom wouldn't let me get them in the back. Like, I really wanted wispy bangs so freaking badly. But when I got bangs, they weren't what I wanted. And that's what these are. Like, these were bangs. And they're now, like, super, super, super grown out. Which I like. And I originally just wanted, like, curtain bangs. And she wouldn't let me get that. And these are basically what they have turned into. So, I'm happy. Yes, it is. It is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt. Yeah, that's kind of what a lot of people have said about curtain bangs. But like when my hair was super flat, it didn't have any like definition to it or anything, and I really needed some definition. So I was like desperate at that point, like ugh, I need something, guys. And so I ended up kind of sort of getting what I wanted. Kind of sort of. But that's okay. So I'm happy. I still gotta put makeup on. Like I'm already dressed for the day. Like I'm not changing. Took care of my horse this morning. Scarlett's looking good. So that's all fine and dandy. And then I gave her her hay, her grain, and her bucket of soaked cubes. Guess what she went to? Her bucket of soaked cubes. She doesn't want to eat her grain. She'll go like munch on the hay, but she won't go eat her grain. So probably in the next hour and a half, I'm gonna have to go down there and take her cubes if she didn't finish them. Be like, okay, girly, listen, you need to eat your grain because it has supplements in it. She's such a brat. She has her little blankie on too and everything. She's chilling. She's good. She's good. She hasn't been to like a show in a while. This is like a really thin strand, but that's okay. Like she's never been to a big show by herself. So yesterday she was like really stressy and everything. That's kind of why we wanted to get here so early. Was so she had time to like chill out. And then this morning Grandpa called my mom and Hartley is colicking. Okay, so that is not good. He couldn't find the Banamine. He didn't know where any of the syringe and the needles were. I was like, bruh, why does she want to colic now? Why now? And then on top of that, I left Mama's clothes at home on accident, so she has to drive 3 hours south to go get them and to check on the horse. And it's just lovely. It's just lovely. So I'm going to be here most of the day by myself, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to do anything. I don't really have any friends. All my friends haven't even, like, pulled in yet. They're not pulling in until sometime this afternoon. So, I'm, like, out of luck with that, so. But it doesn't matter. I'm okay with chilling at the camper by myself. Or at the barn. It's kind of cold. It's kind of cold. I cannot seem to keep friends, horsey friends, because I'm just back and forth, barn, RV. And if I'm not at the barn, I'm at the RV. And if I'm not at the RV, I'm watching. I'm at the Jingle Ball Classic in Perry, Georgia. So it's like, well, like if Hannah, like I know y'all know who Hannah Equestrian is. She rides Jack and Joe Baby. And she just got a new one, I want to say. That other big bay she has. Like, if she was here, we'd be chilling. I know Lacey Andrews is coming. I don't know when. She hasn't messaged me. But I'll probably just honestly hit her up on her page and be like, where are you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be live on 321 Action Video. Maybe. Yeah, I really like the Purdue Arena a lot better and then the Reeves Arena because my horse is like a really tiny trappy pen, but you know, that's me. So it's okay. I don't know when Lacey's gonna get here. I'm gonna assume sometime today. But Adios Penelonis is here. Trisha Alderidge, obviously. She's running 3 in the Futurity? No, Dirt? I don't know. But she's running 3. She has her gray, Felicia, I want to say, and obviously Penelonas. I love the Purdue Arena. I love it. Purdue is so nice. But I know why they don't use it, because it is like a lot smaller and there's not as much seating and everything. I love Truly Epic. I really like his style. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Adios Penelonas. Like, he's fire. But like, I really like any baby by Epic Leader. Epic Leader's like, I don't know, he's amazing. Pretty sure Cassie Maraway, I think, is the one that trained him. Don't quote me on that. I want to say it was Cassie Maraway, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, I can't remember. I remember, like, it's on a podcast on Spotify. It's Barrel Racing Edge. I want to say it's Cassie Maraway that trained him. That trained Epic Leader. But honestly, I done forgot. So don't quote me on that, guys. I very well could be wrong. Quarter horse. We rule. We love quarter horses. Period. Quarter horses, thoroughbred, warm blood, Dutch warm blood. At this point, I'm just spitting. I love curling my hair. I love the result, but I don't like the process. Yes, they do. I like, probably my favorite out of like the quarter horse genre are cow horses. I love cow horses. I like appendix and like regular quarter horses too, but cow horses, oh my gosh, they're just so different. They're a different breed. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. No no fairs. That goes hard. I know none of mine are, unless he's like a Dash to Fame something. Because my 8th-month-old is a grandson of Dash to Fame. This thing needs to hurry up, or I'm gonna die of boredom. That's the only good part. Yeah, my quarter horses are registered. Thank you. Out of all the horses on the property, the only one that doesn't have papers is Hartley. Hartley's grade. Everybody else on the property has papers. Hartley was an exception to our barn, and I'm glad we made that exception. We have, most of them are quarter horses on the property, but we have quarter horses, we have 2 Morgans, appendix, a couple paints, a Gypsy Vandercross. We have quite a few breeds on the property too, so. But all of them but that one is registered. So wish my hair wasn't so thick. Like, I'm halfway. Smart little Lena. Yeah, now I love cow horses. I can never get enough of smart Lena, smart little Lena, or Chickalina. Or even Doxy Whiskey, I kind of like him too. Like most of the cat ones, I really like. Because girlfriend, her name was Dual Cat with Jazz, and she was out of Dual Pep. And I love that one. Oh. I like Pep the Bidsma. He's a legend. I actually have him in a briar sitting in my room, believe it or not. And literally, he's iconic. So, I really like that. La 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 la. I'm so hungry. I didn't really have anything to eat this morning. So I'm like starving over here, for real. Oh, that one is not curled correctly. I did something wrong. I have to recurl this one. This one does not look right. Okay, I'm gonna start it like this. Move down and curl it. Because I think that's what I did wrong. Hey! I hate that I did this curl wrong. Oh. Looks like I did those two wrong too. So I guess I'll have to redo those. I get really bored if I'm not able to ride or at a show or something. There we go! It's like I skipped an entire step. I think that's exactly actually what I did. So let's see. Let's redo this one. I like the Martha Josie go around bit. That's what Scarlett runs in with a bokeh band on it. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, just burned myself. $1 million bit's pretty good. Just gotta be careful with how much pressure you put on that bit. I like a lifter bit on most of mine. But that's usually just personal preference. So it really matters kind of what you like, what you like to feel. I like to ride some of mine in a snaffle if I can. I like the junior cow bit, but some of the horses I've put it on, they just like fling their head up. And so it's like, okay, never mind. But it's really about your personal preference and what you think fits. I like the ones with the roller because they like to play with their tongues a lot. And so it's really good that they have a roller that they can just bleh, 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 like all the time. I don't know what it's called, but it's an O-ring with a little bit of a slide, and it's a twisted broken mouthpiece. I really like those too. But it's really about your personal preference, so take from it what you want. Okay, I gotta recurl that one. Okay, at least I know what I did wrong. So that's always good. But most of these people on here are like barrel racers. And they ride at minimum, so they can probably tell you a lot more than I can. I don't always pay attention to the bits. My mom is usually one that's like, oh, you should do this bit. I'm like, okay. Sup, Lock Snaffle. I've heard of it. I don't think I've read in it. I'm so close to this side being done. And I gotta spray it. I'd be like, what's up? Is she kicking it up? Yeah, that's what most of mine really like. But the Martha Josie go around bit is a straight bar. And what's really, really funny, which to me, this is really funny. So when I started Scarlet, hackamores are great. I have nothing against hackamores. I love them. But when I started Scarlet, after we moved out of a hackamore to a snaffle, and then she was too strong for the snaffle, I put the Martha Josie go around bit in her mouth, and she was going left, just with no noseband, okay? She hated it. Hated it, okay? And then this year, what do? I switch her back to left, put the Martha Josie go around bit in her mouth, put a Boca band on it, and guess what? She's running great. Like, what in the heck? I've never done eventing. It looks really fun, though. I wouldn't know anything about that. Look how bouncy that one is. Unfortunately, ow, the end is very straight, but that's okay. It's magic. And so, kind of what was going on with Scarlet, I was like, let's go back to the basic, what we started with. And so, I don't even, so my trainer told me to switch her bit, put her in a tie down. That's what I did. For an entirety of over 2 years, basically. And then I would play with her going left or whatever, but never actually take her left because my trainer just didn't like it. And, she's my trainer, so, I'm gonna listen. At first I was super oblivious to put a tie down on her. So I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to run a horse if I can avoid it with a tie down. So it's like, Alright, so we put a tie down on her. She does good. She starts flinging her head up, relying on that tie down right there. And it was like, okay, well, we're getting somewhere. I don't know where. And she was running good, and I wasn't going to, nitpick her for it. I mean, come on. You can't always nitpick a horse like that. Especially not one that's trying. And then she had, this entire year off. And then she was so pushy going right. I said, oh, whoa, no way. We ain't going down that road. And so I switch her back to left. So originally she could only see one barrel, and that would be her first barrel. And now she can see two. So she's like deadly to the next two barrels now, since she's going left. When I say deadly, she has no regard for your shins and just doesn't give a shit. Excuse me, but like she really doesn't. And a lot of people are scared that she's gonna like get your shin off, and I'm like, well, you should be, because she will. She's literally done that to me. Slashed my shin right open. And I was like, this is great. But she's just harder to jockey going left since she can see two barrels. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't know. But it's magic. Now that we're going back left with the same bit we started in. Probably couldn't stay in the dang saddle if I did. But I like English, and I stay in the saddle pretty good. Because I've ridden some English. My equitation is probably not like what it needs to be, though. So it's like, let's not. But my mom, she used to do saddle seat and saddle seat equitation, so she knows all about that kind of stuff. And I'm over here like, oh, well, I don't do that, so I don't know. I hate these baby hairs. They want to die or something. But like, Scarlett's all curled up right now. She's like living the life for real. And she's never been to a big show by herself, so we kind of wanted to be here early. And I have expos 8 p.m. to midnight tonight. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to start getting cold. And oh, no. No. I don't even. Ugh. Mom should be back by then. Should be. And I won't run tomorrow till sometime in the afternoon. Maybe early evening, because they run the Futurity and the Derby first. But I'm number 7 in the Open, so maybe not. Let me see if my chat is still on, because this is not all messages. No, it's off. Okay, let me do another one.